In this video, we're going to go over how to log into the back end of the Greenridge.com website. You'll also refer to the back end, you'll hear the back end referred to as the CRM system, which stands for Customer Relationship Management. So this is where any leads that come from Greenridge.com will be stored for you, and where you can do some interacting with them there as well. There are many other functions that we'll get into, but today we're just going to look at how to log in and how to edit your profile page, your agent profile page on Greenridge.com. So from the home page of Greenridge.com, we are going to log in. You can also, if for any reason you're not seeing these icons at some point, you can always also access the back end by typing in greenridge.com/admin. So we will click login, and we'll take you to the login page where here all of you were provided with an initial email and password. Your email should be whatever email you use for the MLS. For Swimrick, for most of you, that's your greenridge.com email address. And your password, your initial password, will be your last name and the number 1. But do note that within your last name, any letters that are capitalized in your last name should be capitalized in the password. For most of you, that's just the first letter. For someone like me, whose last name is DeVries, the D and the V are capitalized. Today I'm going to use Walter Kirschbacher as an example. We would recommend that you reset your password to something more personal for you, and I will show you how to do that today as well. So once you log in, this will take you to your agent dashboard, and basically this will list a quick snapshot of any new tasks that you have to do regarding leads, any new events you have upcoming, any unread messages from leads or other Greenridge agents, and any recent lead activity happening on the site. You can also always view all of your leads by going to My Leads. Just hover over leads and it's there. But again, today we're just going to look at your profile page and how to make changes there. So if you hover over your name at the top, you'll see Profile. Click there. This will show you what information is there currently, and then we will click on Edit. And to note, here is where you can reset your password at any point. It's in your profile page. So click Edit, and here you'll see all of the various fields provided that you can make changes to. And this again will populate on the Greenridge.com site on your agent profile page. So do be aware of that. Any changes that you make here will be reflected there. So if you want to change your phone numbers at all, or rearrange the order sort of, you can do that here. We would recommend maintaining your office street address. Much of this has been populated for you guys from the old site, so you shouldn't have to do a lot of filling in, but you can make changes. A note here, this checkbox provides a daily digest email of any activity within your CRM system. So any leads that have come in that day, any new tasks that you need to accomplish, etc., will be detailed in that email. You can turn that on or off at any point, but as long as it's checked, you should receive a daily email with all of those updates. You also, if any leads come to you through the website, you will automatically receive an email notification with that lead's information. This box, if you check this, you will additionally receive a text message to your cell phone. So if that's a better way for you to stay on top of leads coming in, you can check this off at any point. For some, it may be redundant because you will automatically receive the email no matter what. As we scroll down in this section, if you're an agent who has their own website, that you've created or had created, you can add that link here, and they'll provide a link to your own website. Likewise, if you have a blog. Further down, much of this is standard. Again, we pulled from the old site. But if you've added any professional designations, you could populate that information here. You're not required to include your license number, so you don't need to worry about that. Your office should be checked off. But if there are any changes you need to make, you can do so here. This social media section provides you a space to populate any links to business pages, Facebook business page, your Twitter page, LinkedIn, etc. that you'd like to provide. You would simply go to your Facebook business page, copy the URL at the top, and then paste it into this space. And that will provide the Facebook icon on your agent profile page and link to your Facebook business page. So do fill those out if those are platforms you're working within. Further down, much of this, again, we've kind of set up for you in a standardized way using your image that was on the last website. You'll want to make sure this is always checked off. That displays your agent information in our list of agents. We automatically have checked off that all of your active listings are displayed. If you deal in rentals, you can visit that space. We have not automatically checked this off, but if you want your pending properties displayed as well, you can check that off here. We have automatically checked off that your sold properties will pull in and will go back as far as a year. Do note that this will only include sales for which you were the listing agent, so your buy sides will not appear here. So you can check or uncheck that at any point. You can also adjust how far back that history will go. We have it set to 1 year. You could go back as far as 5 years. If you're really, really busy, maybe you only want a week's worth of sold properties. I don't know, but you can adjust that frequency at any point too. And you can adjust the order in which the sold properties display. So the standard is that they're set to show based on how recently they were sold. You could also have them descend by sale price, having your higher end properties showing first. If you speak a second or third language, you can include that information here to be valuable to customers. This is a new feature. You do have the option of embedding or adding a video to your agent profile page. That may mean for some of you, if you're doing little video updates or an introduction of yourself, and you have that on a YouTube or Vimeo channel, you can simply grab the embed code of that video and paste it here, and it will populate to the agent page. You could also use any of the real estate minute videos that we have available and have that populate there as well. There are just brief instructions as far as how to click and share from YouTube or Vimeo. It is a fairly easy process once you find the video you want to use. And finally, and down at the bottom is your bio information. Again, we pulled this from the previous site, but if at any point you'd like to make changes or adjustments or just add a bio because you've never had one, you can do that here. Fairly easy to work within this editor, but if you need help with that, we can definitely assist you as well. And finally, an email signature space here. It works similar to the editor above. You can also add your agent photo here if you'd like with this icon. But this signature will only appear on any emails that you send within the CRM system. So if you're emailing a lead directly from the CRM, this signature would appear. It wouldn't affect, your Gmail account signature or your Greenridge webmail account signature, but those are still connected. So if you send an email from the CRM system, that will appear as a sent email in your Greenridge webmail folder or your Gmail sent folder. So bear that in mind. And that's it. So do make sure if you're ever making any adjustments to the profile page to click Update Agent when you're all done. so that any of those changes made will be reflected back on the website. So we'll just take a quick look at what Walter's page looks like to give you a feel for how all of those things sort of fill in. So as you can see, all of his contact information, this is how it populates, his bio, and his current listings and sold listings. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact Beth DeBreese or John Beal. You can also access the support team at Boston Logic at any point. As agents, you all have access to them. And their help site is help.bostonlogic.com. Their help email address is help@bostonlogic.com. So don't hesitate to reach out to them for assistance as well if you need a quick response.